Yes. Don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter. I always fuck up on this. Doggie Diamonds No Filter official podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Doggie Diamonds No Filter official audio podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't forget to check that out. Also, for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. Oh, man. When you tired, I'm tired. This almost didn't happen. So that's why we got to have a fire show, because I almost wasn't on here. I was tired. And I was going to go to sleep. But we here. We're going to get to a couple of things here. Then we, build, and then we out of here. So pardon the tardiness on the late night. But, if you from the West Coast, it's still early, It ain't even late on the West Coast. But we here. Make sure you hit that like button. Okay? I'm Doggie Diamonds. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. Why is the camera not right? It sounds like I'm too close and the hat is cut off. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have no time to get into all of that tonight. My hat is cut off. I don't know why. I don't know if I messed the camera up. I don't know what I did, but my hat is cut off a little bit. Is the seat up or something? Like, what the hell is going on? But anyway, what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. I wanted to come on here earlier, but as you can see, I OD'd on the workout today. Like seriously OD'd. I don't advise nobody OD like me, but I OD'd. This is my results for today. 1,370 calories I burned and was working out for 229 minutes and standing up for 14 hours. So I'm tired as hell right now. I came in, I showered, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go live. I haven't been on here for a few days, so I'm here. But I'm not here by myself, of course. What the hell's going on? What you doing, man?
I had the intro beat in my head. I'm
Okay.
doing what
yeah,
I
because
do.
I'm like, what the hell happened? Like, you moving and shit. Like, what you here that I don't hear? But introduce yourself to the people.
Salute. Corinne Bliss Johnson, Brooklyn's finest East New York representative. Night your houses, Pim Workman, stand up. The divine mind knows the divine mind shows all things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
Love my comrade as well as I love the audience and the supporters and the people who come here daily, watch the playbacks, hit the likes, to send cash apps, who just support the brand all around. I'm definitely appreciative of y'all. A lot of times, we talk about the haters, but we don't talk about the people who show us a lot of love. So I definitely want to, shout you out tonight. So send me something with your man Soulja. What's wrong with Soulja Boy? No, because reason why we got to cover this, because these people, these artists, these entertainers, they always lead themselves right into here. Like they're just here to be just, verbally choked by us, because a lot of things that we be building on, they be saying the polar opposite, and we like, nah, you can't, like with T.I., nope, you can't wither your way out of this one, saying that you job shaming. And with this dude, tell the people what he said, man, because we gonna go.
Listen. Well, basically, what he said, he got as always, he likes to rant, he likes to beef, he likes to hear himself talk, But he basically said that the industry and, the streets have these youngins running wild into all this mischief and banging and, making attempts to get bread because the older dudes, the OGs, are not showing them how to get money.
So
right?
yeah. So as you say that, let's go to the direct quote. Let's go to what he said exactly, so we could clarify for them what he said. This is directly
What he
from
said.
Hot New Hip Hop. Soulja Boy
Kicking back
complained.
the knowledge.
What the hell? That's you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Says Soulja Boy complains OGs aren't kicking back knowledge to the younger generation. He suggests that the young niggas are going crazy and airing shit out because old heads failed us in a way. Now, I do agree with that. I will. I do agree with that to a certain extent because I broke that down in another show. But this is where he get it twisted. The discourse involved the divide between the generations of hip-hop artists has a new voice as Soulja Boy's weighs in. The I Did It First rapper has often stolen attention for his controversial comments and internet beefs. In his decade-long career, riddled and with plenty of examples, we've seen Soulja Boy criticize artists who came before him and helped pave the way. But like others, he hasn't accepted the disapproval remarks from the OGs about the younger generations. So he's talking about hip hop. So he's talking about the streets, but he really put it on hip hop. So he said, don't ever try to read with shades on, y'all. Let me take the shades off. During a recent Instagram live stream, Soulja Boy blamed elder generations of hip hop for not taking the time to educate those who followed in their footsteps. Don't get it fucked up. You got to work hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in a way, the motherfucking game failed us because they not kicking back enough knowledge to the young niggas. So he's saying the OGs in the business, the people that came before him and even now are not kicking back enough knowledge. They not telling the young niggas how to get money. Y'all not telling the young niggas how to go out and run up some bands. That's why my young niggas out here going crazy, airing shit out, spinning shit, because I feel like they failed us in a way. Like all the OGs, y'all supposed to be kicking knowledge. Y'all supposed to be kicking game to the young niggas so they could really run up a bankroll. And that's the problem. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, niggas look back and be like, where did this nigga go wrong or what happened? I'm like, y'all not kicking back no knowledge to the young niggas. What you think about that? Cause he about to. Oh man, I'm gonna let you go first. Cause I'm about to go stupid. But I'm gonna let you go first. You go first. I'm about to just go.
First of all, this dude is 31. You an old nigga, Soulja Boy.
In hip hop.
You came out
hip hop years. Yeah.
In 2007. It's 2022. Halfway through. You the old nigga, Soulja Boy. What knowledge have you kicked back? Because remember, you set this whole trend off of this new age young dudes don't need the old dudes. I'm going to show you how to do it independently on my own. And this whole new age of internet sales, right? Streaming, doing it on your own, right? Remember, he was getting this shit over ringtones and all that. How much of this information did you kick back? Right? Because in the Renaissance age of hip hop, like, you know, I always call it the Renaissance age when bars really became the thing was 86, 87, 88, when we were 16, 17, 18. So at that point, wasn't no 31-year-olds in the game. I don't remember anybody being 31 that was dealing with us, period. Because now you're saying if they 31, while we were 17 and 18 and 86, 87, them dudes were still on some funk band shit. They wasn't in hip hop like that. So now, being that he's 31, he's not drill, right?
He might say he started it.
Well, he would still be coming off the cusp of crunk into trap and whatever new fangled dance craze shit he was starting. So he's not drill.
But you know, it's funny
So
because
at 31, what kind of knowledge is he showing them?
but
At least the path that he took before he signed the Interscope and all that, before he got in the whip.
You know, it's funny because in 85, what'd you say, 80 what?
85, no, I said 86, 87, 88. That's like the renaissance of hip hop.
I was not.
That's with Rakim, KRS, Kane, Cool Keith,
EPMD, and was about EPMD.
EPMD, bars and it shifted. It wasn't no more bar diddy bar. All
Yeah.
We
all that
talking about
dang.
you know, right? Not the pioneers, not the golden age.
But it was over.
Renaissance. When even with production, it got intricate with Prince Paul, Dante Ross, you know, Daddy,
Marley.
all of Marley. Everybody got real intricate. You know, Said G, everybody.
Yeah.
It took on, you know, the Bomb Squad. It just took on a whole different element. So that's the Renaissance. That's right in there. Wasn't nobody 31 we was reaching. 31 wasn't even coming back.
Yeah, you know, it's funny.
So
hip hop wasn't even that old. Yeah, but hip hop
old.
wasn't even that old for nobody to be 31. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
And in 80 in like 86, 87, 88, I couldn't even be outside when the street lights was on. You know what I'm saying? Like that was too early for me to even be outside. Right. So I remember, shout out to my cousin Hell's Yeah. I remember when EPMD, that was like my favorite. You Got to Chill. I used to just love that record because of the, you know, so many reasons. But I remember that was like the first loud album that was hip hop, but that was still mixed right. So with Soulja Boy, the thing that killed me is that you are, by the standards of hip hop, you're old. Okay. Yeah. So it reminds me when Casanova was talking to him, like scolding him. I didn't even know him and Casanova was like the same age. Casanova's only like 32, 33. So y'all the same age. But you always carried yourself like a little dude, but you're not a little dude no more. So you talking about the old heads and kick back no knowledge to the young dudes. Now, this is why he's full of shit. Because 50 Cent had took him under his wing. Remember, he was under 50 for a while. So you was under 50 for a while. You was the first one. You was the first ringtone rapper. You was the inception to ringtone rappers. You had I think it was SDMG Squad. You had a group. Where your group dudes at? Where the dudes you came in the game at?
I would love to know because I had a mixtape. You know, because I told you my peoples is in NC. SC in Georgia. When they was in Georgia, they was in the A. They actually had got, you know, a mixtape with that group. It was Soulja Boy. Somebody, was it Travis Porter? It was somebody like
I know he had a dude named Arab or Arab because I used to always SODMG. Yeah, where they at?
And they used to, you know, he bought the tape from them.
But
right?
but listen, CD. But did he kick back knowledge
No,
to the people that he's with?
Where they at?
You said you responsible for like Migos, Drake, stole some of your lines, which you stole from Shorty Low. Let's not forget that Drake ain't take it from you. You took it from Shorty Low and then Drake. So you had all these dudes. Where they at? So you can't say that it's a thing of dudes ain't kicking back no knowledge. Dudes ain't telling you how to get a bankroll in a bag because you can't tell how somebody to get a bag if you ain't get a bag. So you trying to tell me that you don't have access to Jay-Z, you don't have access to Diddy, you didn't have access to 50 Cent when 50 Cent was 50 Cent. He took you under the wing.
Right.
When you had
how the hell he got the Interscope?
That's what I'm saying. When you had Crank That, you was around 50 Cent. So the thing that killed me too is you talking about dudes giving dudes knowledge to get a bag. That's why they wilding. But what about all the artists who got record deals and so-called get into the bag? That's still wilding regardless. So it's not a money thing. It's a mentality. And then you always want to say, and a lot of young dudes want to say, what do we talk about the gripe with us is? Oh, y'all old and y'all broke. So if I'm old and broke, what could I tell you? I can't tell you how to get no money, right? Because I'm broke. And I'm old. So you don't want to listen to me. So Soulja Boy is contradicting himself. because it is a lot of OGs that was trying to tell you shit. Groups like De La Soul, groups like EPMD, that straight up and down successful, no matter how you want to, you know what I'm saying? Eric Sermon said, yo, I had a Rolex when I was 17. He always said, I had a Rolex when I was 17. You trying to tell me Eric Sermon is not a successful person in his industry, sold over 100-something million records? You got access to these people, but you want access to who you want to have access to, and you talking about they not kicking no knowledge back. Yes, they are. Y'all just always calling people old.
Well, maybe he not talking for himself per se, because he didn't say me. He said them and grouped it in like he was talking in the second person to those.
But what did he say wrong in that passage? He said, y'all got my young niggas.
Right.
Then you're responsible.
Exactly.
You can't say my young niggas is out here wilding because the OGs didn't put them on. You are the one now.
He's the OG.
Yeah, you the OG
he
now.
See himself as an OG because he hasn't, like you said, he hasn't matured mentally, and he hasn't matured mentally because he's a custody. So again, you're not going to see yourself as an OG, because when you see yourself as an elder statesman of a specific game, that means your mental is in a space where you can give that assistance. So he just rambling because he know he a custody. So all he can tell them to do is pop pills, sip lean, and, you know, beat on chicks who can't fight him. But that's allegedly what he's doing.
But think about
and that's
this.
who he is.
But think
so
about
he
this.
wants to push the buck off to dudes that are older than him. That's really ancient in the game. There's not too many older dudes in the game right now because y'all phased them out. Y'all said they was useless. The true check writers deemed them useless too, and pushed a lot of executives up out of the game with dudes like, yo, let me get my money and I'm out. Managers and all that. Everybody broke out. So it's nothing but young dudes and they old Euro handlers. So don't blame it on nobody who was in there before you.
But think about this though. He called Ice-T old. Remember he used before Ice-T was like, you old.
Right.
The first thing, listen, the first, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the first thing they want to do was call him old. You know how much game Ice-T could give you?
Could have gave him much game. But the struggle, even the struggle that Ice-T had with Warner Brothers. Remember, they was trying to get him up out of here.
No, they did get him up out of here.
He was worthless.
No, but bust this, right?
How dare you make an album like that?
But
remember, they got him up out of the whip.
No, but bust
and he
this.
happened to get back, but you disrespect him.
No, he never got back musically. He never got back musically.
Well, he wasn't all that musically. He was
yeah. No, but he's still.
If he was super nice, he could have got.
Nah, but he's still considered to be a pioneer of West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, with the issue with Soulja, is that he don't realize, yo, you 31.
Yeah.
Kodak and them, you got them by years now. You got some of these artists by like 10 years.
Yeah, look at Dirk and the Moses Lil dude.
Yeah, you was before them. You set the precedent for what all of them is doing. It's first of all, it was Soulja. Then it was, well, we could say, I don't want to say Wayne because Wayne was a different.
Wayne was
breed.
Already older. He was already established.
But I'm just saying.
So he's from a different.
I'm talking.
10 years.
No, I'm talking about as far as independence of doing how they doing. So it was Soulja. Then it was Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? But Soulja is like the leader, all that. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about but listen though, when we talk about age, we're not talking about the fact that he's 31 years old. We're talking about the fact that he's been in the game since 2007. Yeah, so it don't matter if he was 15. You are a veteran now. 2007 was a long ass time ago.
And not only 2007 though, we putting that length of time in. But remember what he did. That was the #1 song in the country. So that gives you the ability to be around people who soaking up because they trying to push you. Remember, you pushing any number one song is giving more beef and more legs to the music industry on a whole. I don't care who you are. When you're the number one song, period, all eyes on you. So you definitely getting ears that can, you can soak up game from everybody. So yeah, you was young, you soaked up game, you had a number one song. Shit, you was around the big wigs.
But not only that,
how much
right?
game do you know?
But not only that, right? You created a dance. You created a dance with it. You had a look. You created a dance. And you were the first, and you was the first ringtone, nigga. That ringtone shit used to be big. Like, because remember the ringtone, essentially, before it was the outward ringtone, it was the voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes used to be able to put, like, before it used to go on the radio and it'd be like, there you are again. See, smiling each day. I'm like, yo, this nigga got Jodeci. Like, yo, what up? I ain't here. Yo, my nigga, I don't want to hear no Jodeci when I call you. Because you actually took your phone and you went next to the thing and you was like this.
And put it right there.
And put it right there and recorded. Nah, fam, we not doing that. We don't want to hear no come and talk to me. And then you be like, yo, what's good? Is Doggie Diamonds, I ain't here. And then you turn the music back up. Fam. So when they realized people was doing that, they actually made it to where you could actually buy the music. Now, remember, he also was innovative on the internet. That's how he blew up. Right. He from MySpace. Right. Yo, MySpace ain't been around in like forever.
Yeah, that shit, dead.
So you one of the first people from MySpace. So you can't be saying, yo, They ain't kick back no game of how to run up a bag and get a bankroll. You ain't make no money?
Yeah. What? He worth like 30, 40 million today.
You had this, what I'm saying. You had to have.
So what game did you kick back?
Nah, yeah, that's real.
What game did you kick back?
Yeah, no, that's.
What did you? Who did you guide through the process so they wouldn't sign these 360s? Because a whole lot of them. After you, because remember, I never heard him talk about he was broke. I never heard him talk about he was getting beat. Never heard him talk about nothing about in the whip, getting his rippers bust, nothing. He had no complaints. So therefore, you have shown that you are a professional on the business aspect that came with you through the door. But after you, there's been a whole lot of 360s and children and kids getting beat. Where's your responsibility in giving them some game? You ain't give shit.
No, he passed it. He passed it. He passed it to the OGs. Yo, by the standards of the industry, fam, you are now the OG. Because when it's convenient, you take credit for everything that was created. No, Soulja was the first one to do this. Soulja did this. Soulja did that first. So that means you've been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You made an asshole full of bread. Where's your record label? Because if you had a record label and you had a situation, then you can definitely make sure that nobody gonna get beat and nobody gonna get they money taken, or they gonna be able to run up a bankroll. Cause you trying to say, so you trying to tell me, right? You trying to tell me that was going on in the streets of Brooklyn, was going on in the streets of Chicago, was going on in Philly, was going on in all these inner cities, and something that shit that went to the suburbs now. All these dudes is wilding because the OGs didn't show them how to run up a bag and get a bankroll. See, that's some real cop-out, lame-ass shit, because money, some of these kids made it and got bread, and you know what they did? They did dumb shit to go back to jail, or they're in jail right now. So it has nothing to do with the money. It has a lot to do with the mentality and knowledge itself. And I ain't gonna front, whenever we in situations, because we do this shit on this channel, whenever we try to kick it to people and build, we get called every name in the book. We get called
every name.
Broke. We get called haters. We get called old. You know what I'm saying? So if you sit back and you listen to some of the OGs that's kicking it to you, then maybe you gonna get something. Because one thing that I never did, I never disclosed my financial status. I never said I had $1 or $10 or $1,000 because I know none of that doesn't make me who I am. You know what I'm saying? But they think the mentality is that money is going to cure all ills. And I keep trying to explain to people that it's not money, because if you don't have the education on what to do with the money, you're going to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? And with him is, he's saying that everybody wilding because they broke. So is when haven't we been broke though? Like you understand what I'm saying?
Because we surely been wilding for a long time.
But this is the time that we could. This is the first time, I think in some time where us as a people can make money, mad passive incomes if we want to. It wasn't ever like that. You had to be hands on with shit. Like, you know, you gotta know how to sheetrock. You gotta know how to do all types of stuff. Now you can actually sit on your PC or your phone and make money if you apply yourself. So that has nothing to do with anybody putting you on to game. Because the funniest thing with that's crazy too is that when I look at this the way this shit is designed, that we always want to, that our people expect so much from us, right? Once you make it or once you get an audience, you in turn owe everybody. But nobody says like, yo, what do Justin Timberlake do for his community? Just really think about that. Where's Justin Timberlake from?
Mississippi born, but not Mississippi, pardon me, Memphis, Tennessee, and raised in Florida. What
does he do for his community?
I have no idea. I don't think shit.
So, but what is his expectations to do? Anything?
Nothing.
But when it comes to you or I, you gotta listen to music, because that's community work. Now, yo, I'm gonna send you my music and you gotta listen to it because I watch you. So that's that becomes community work now. You looking out for the community by listening to niggas raps. Fuck all the people that you counsel and give them, you know, anger management and give them, you know, domestic violence training. Fuck all the times I go out in the street and squash beefs and some new shit popping off now that I'm getting phone calls. Forget all that. That's not community work, because if you don't give people what they want, you're not doing community work. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Soulja, you in a position where I know you got M's. I know you up. Who are you taking and you putting on behind you? Because again, somebody explained to him, you are now the OG, right? Y'all keep saying the white community is straight. I don't think y'all been to too many white communities. Y'all know.
I know for a fact they haven't.
Yeah, y'all just shut up.
If you saying they straight,
y'all know what y'all talking about.
Because I could take, and especially if you in the town, because when you walk through some of them shits, they are dirty, disgusting, same shit. The only thing, they don't wear it on the outside.
Facts.
But when you look with the real keen eye, I wouldn't want to live around them.
But
shit is filthy and disgusting. They not all right.
Yeah, but who's
Nobody's
using?
All right.
Listen, but who's using?
1%.
But who's using? All the pills.
Right.
Shooting all that diesel. See, they made you think it's you. They made you think, no, the white community is straight. They good. Justin Timberlake don't got to do nothing to his for his community. They good. Okay. Anyway, the whole thing with this is that we in a situation where we got it to where this young and old thing, right? He passed the buck. On saying that it's the OGs. But again, yo, you the OG now.
Yeah.
You the OG. And you sitting around mad cussed out. You know what I'm saying? You call Ice-T old. You beef with everybody. Drake, he's had his moments. No, he had
Right.
his moment. I think.
Come on, man. Nigga, he had beef with Lil Yachty. This dude had beef with everybody. Come on. Really? Yay. Dre. Tiger. Oh, man. Even Shia LaBeouf, Quavo.
Who the fuck is
You
Shia?
just beefing.
Who's Shia
Shia
LaBeouf?
LaBeouf, the actor. Remember the actor was trying to spit, get in the game? They had a little diss thing going back and forth. He just beefing. He was beefing.
That was over
Please,
over my head. I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, man. And then you don't even teach the little dudes not only how to get their ones and stuff up, but you ain't even teach them to stay away from the thotties who's ruining these little dudes.
Because you was one of the first dudes with cat stacks too.
And Superhead. Yeah. You know, they send her at everybody.
Yeah,
so
fact.
To make sure you really in the whip.
You know it's deep too.
You got to go through that.
You know it's deep too. Yo, man.
So what did he teach them? Because these little dudes is becoming victims. He ain't teach them shit.
But listen, not only that, he had like some bootleg video games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what the you ain't tell them how to get it because all of them is gamers. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know that. Yeah, like Chief Keef, a lot of them are gamers. You know what I'm saying? He ain't put them on to nothing, but you just say the OGs. So my thing to this community of hip hop, who is the OGs? Like
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, who is the OGs? Who's the OGs that didn't put nobody on the game?
Because who's the top people in the game right now? And I'm not talking about executives. I'm talking about that's on the charts doing their thing.
Drake.
No, I'm not. Well, not the superstar, not the A list, because they're already there.
Oh, the young dudes.
Yeah. And they not that much older than him.
Yeah. No, but
what OGs are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Because they pushed everybody out. The only OGs that still live, and we said 50 helped them. And which is funny. How the fuck can you call 50?
Matter of fact, no, I'm about to kill it. Him and 50 had the sus picture on GQ of one of them joints, remember?
Yeah.
So how nobody ain't try to give nobody game? Because I ain't gonna front. I will give 50 credit. He did try to give a lot of people game, and he put a lot of people on. He did. A lot of people who's come out of that 50 Cent tree. But y'all had the picture.
Well, yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So you was around 50. You did a record with Nicki Minaj. The double XL, that's what it was. Come on. So but then again, look, you pass it from the OGs. You are the OG, right? And we ain't talking about age. We're talking about your experience.
Time in the game.
Yeah, in the game. So what you supposed
to success. He didn't fall off in the game.
Yeah, he fell back. He kind of didn't fall off.
He just fell back.
Yeah.
But so you know something. And it wasn't passed down. The ones who are older, they're not with this. They just in position. They don't know how to do any of this. They don't even know how to market any of this new shit. You, sir, are old. If you don't know. If you don't know 31 is old.
But we can't talk about the age. We have to talk about his length of the game.
Because
look, who meant to Pop Smoke? Who meant to Pop Smoke? 50. Yeah. So you can't say the OGs ain't giving people game, because the shit with a cosign is big. A cosign is big. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. If you don't have because think about this, Soulja Boy. You was claiming Chicago. You was claiming Atlanta. Now you a LA dude from Fruit Town or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You a Damu now.
Yeah, well, he was born in the shop, really born and raised in the shop.
But he claims that
And
he
then,
talking
then
about he put
moved.
Atlanta on too. He say he's the one. You understand what I'm saying? So he's so
Yeah.
confused about who he is. How he
That's
talking
because
about?
he a custody.
The point I'm making is that he's so confused about who he is. How you gonna say who somebody ain't, and you don't even know who you
Right,
are.
right, right, right.
You don't even know who you are. So Soulja Boy, as I tell my niece and nephew all the time, and they started saying it to me, and they 4 and 5. Cut the
Mm-hmm.
crap. I can't say shit to them. But I was like, cut the crap. And then my niece look at me when they say, cut the crap. I'm like, who told you how to say that? I'm like, damn. So, yeah, he's tripping. Homie, it's not about the young dudes getting to a bag and running up a bag. It's the problem now. Because many wars are fought over money. It's always
Mm-hmm.
over money. So money is not going to cure all ills. And we keep trying to tell people that, yes, you need money. Yes, you want money. But living outside your means is the problem. And how you saying the young dudes didn't give, the old dudes didn't give the young dudes no game. And it's the young dudes that's dominating the charts. And the young dudes is
That's
running
what I'm
hip hop
saying.
right
They
now.
dominating
So
it
what are you talking
and
about?
getting to the bag.
Oh, yeah, he did diss Young Dolph right the day before he died. And even after he died, he dissed Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? This dude is just... Anyway, Soulja, cut the shit. Moving along. Now we're gonna touch on the topic. YouTube, we don't mean no harm. We know who's down with who. But we gotta talk about it because it's hip hop, it's culture. So if y'all really, well, we know y'all not for the culture. We know that. When I say certain names and I talk about certain people, they get angry with me. I know. But so what? Today we just gotta do what we gotta do. Because remember I told you, this person is down with this person, and this person was started the whole label together, right? But then
Okay.
one left to do YouTube music, and one stayed there. But they started it together. You don't think the person that left to go do YouTube music still don't have ties to that over there?
Oh, hell yeah. They in the whip.
Remember when Young Thug did the dress thing and did the Jeffrey thing? Who was right there with him? And I'm not gonna say his name because again, he run YouTube music, but y'all just got to do
Right.
the knowledge to that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we have to say
Mm-hmm.
his name.
Well, this is spooky town. It's spooky.
Yeah,
This is spooky time. Okay, we getting into spooky time.
yeah.
So at this point, how many we got in the building? We like them likes and shares right now. Let's get this rotating.
Yeah.
And we do know it is the day after the first. So everything would be appreciated, man. Everybody got to recover and do their thing. So get it popping because we already know once we get into spooky, this will not be monetized.
Facts. And this is 879 people in the building, and 300 likes. Before we do that, I do have to shout somebody out because they show a lot of love, and I want to make sure that I put some proper respect on their name. We have an artist by the name of Nate Nitty. And if you go to YouTube Music or any streaming platform, DSPs. If you hear me say DSPs, that means digital streaming platforms. I just like to say that sometimes for short. You're going to hear a lot of people say DSP. So DSP is short for digital streaming platform. But there's an artist by the name of Nate Nitty. He has a single out called Don't Wanna Wait featuring Anno Domini Nation. It's on Apple Music right now. So if you get a chance, man, go pick that up. It was in my YouTube community before. But just go to any of your DSPs and type in Nate Nitty. But the Nitty at the end has 2 I's. So it's NATE NITTII. So yeah, just give them a shout out, you know what I'm saying? And just check it out and let me know what y'all think, you know what I'm saying? And if it's trash, tell him, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me, but he definitely shows a lot of love and very, very supportive. So I told him I kick him back some love for always showing me love, you know what I'm saying? Being very supportive and sharing and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I had to do that really quick. So this is the time where we go ahead. Because you showed it to me. I didn't.
No, well, listen, hold on. Because again, all support is greatly appreciated because we about to do what we do when it comes to this spooky. Now, it's been running through because, as always, everybody shoots things to me in the DM. We have the situation that we built on last week. Was it last week? Then a week passed, or was it 2 weeks with Young Thug being indicted and the rest of the clique getting snatched up on the RICO? Huh?
Might have been 2.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks already, right? Shit,
Time's flying.
fast.
Yep.
It's flying. Okay, so I believe it was, if it wasn't earlier today or yesterday, he had a bail hearing. At this bail hearing, a certain music executive testified for him.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was the spooky of the spooky, because I'm trying to understand what he said and the reasoning behind him wanting or advocating for this particular individual to get bailed out. I just don't understand it. And subsequently reading the comments on many IG pages, right? These other pages who never acknowledge us, but they are premier when it comes to getting the hip hop stories, viral. These spots, and there's been a lot of support saying that it was good that he testified for this man at this bail hearing.
Let's put it out there. Kevin Lyles went to Young Thug's bail hearing and was basically like, "Yo, I'll do whatever y'all need me to do to get him out of jail. He needs to be out."
And was very emotional.
Yeah, leaking. He was leaking.
And yeah. One of the questions happened to be, well, what type of music is selling? And he was a little emotional. He really, couldn't get it out. But he was saying basically that he's been in this business for several decades, having this fight where we, talking about us, the hip hop community, is judged very harshly for the lyrics that we put out, for the reality within the music that we put out, as opposed to, and you didn't want to say country western. I seen that. I peeped that. He didn't want to come out and say country and western, so he just said other music where people are talking about getting drunk and shooting a neighbor and stuff like that. You dig? So he was dancing in his emotional statement. But my thing was, why come out for this individual who has this crazy indictment with alleged murders of Black people, right? This individual who wore dresses on several occasions, who was very narcissistic, didn't care about shit.
They asked him about stuff pertaining to the Black community, and his answer was,
what? So why were you there? And then I'm looking at people in the comments supporting you about time somebody stood up for so y'all advocating for this dude to get bailed out, and for what?
To do what? Yeah, exactly.
To do what? Is he gonna come out and what? Do a song with Kirk Franklin? Is he gonna come like what are we doing here? But on the same token and in the same breath, y'all will say, well, these dudes that make this type of music need to be responsible for their actions. These dudes is out here fueling these kids to do what they want to do because of the vibration and the messages and the images. So now somebody's holding him responsible. But y'all want you, Mr. Industry Executive, is advocating for him to get out and get released on bail. That shit don't contradict exactly who they are as people. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, that is weird for me.
Yeah, because ain't nobody show up for Casanova.
Nobody showed up for Cas?
Yeah, nobody.
Who showed up for Cas? No one.
And
you understand what I'm saying?
And it's a lot of, he had to cop out. Like, he just had to eat it. You know what I'm saying? He just had to eat it. And
is he not on that tree, affiliated in that branch?
He is, but they, with these dudes, man, you'll get that damn limb cut off fast. You know what I'm saying?
So why? So again, that's what we have to really do the knowledge to. Why?
Somebody, hold on. Somebody, Mr. This is 85 said, remember they did Irv Gotti, Dusty. They straight up and
Very
down.
dusty.
They kicked him out the building. Like,
Right.
yo, we can't give y'all no bread no more. And
No
they
support,
and,
no
look,
nothing.
and he done made them hundreds of $1 million. And they was like, yo, nah,
Yes.
we can't give you no bread no more. They want y'all out of here. Yo, they want to go over y'all books, and we giving it to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the funniest thing,
because maybe Irv ain't put on the skirt.
that's true too. He ain't party.
Right. But it was, they wasn't doing it to that degree back then. It was a different type of party back then. That's when they was sending Superhead to get the films and all that type of shit.
No. They was partying back then.
They was partying, yeah, but
that shit
it wasn't out like now. We have to go back to look at the footage and say, oh, yo, y'all was partying.
Right, yeah.
I seen that extra long,
yeah.
Kiss on the cheek. I seen that. Oh, if you start going back, into the Ralph McDaniels tapes where dudes was in the clubs and partying, and you'll see some weird shit going on in the behind the scenes of the videos with Hype and Benny Boomer. A lot of partying was going on, but it wasn't the outward skirt dress thing. But they definitely kicked Irvin him out the whip, turned their backs on him, and left him for dead.
And he made them hundreds of millions because
he
this is
responsible for all that.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Because what we keep forgetting is that he brought Jay-Z there, DMX there, and Ja Rule there, and then Ashanti. So that saved the building. You know what I'm saying? That saved the building.
Definitely did.
But the minute he got jammed up, they ain't go to his bail hearing. They wasn't like, yo, they was like, yo, we got to cut the bread because they gonna come after us. You know what I'm saying? And you could watch my Chris Gotti interview. And he basically gave that up. You know what I'm saying? Like he told everything that, that would happen. You know what I'm saying? But so at the end of it all, I'm just confused by, all right, we always yell free people. Right? We always yell free people. We always yell, I don't wish death in jail on nobody. I don't subscribe to that. I don't feel like I don't wish jail on my ops. But if you rape an old lady or you harm a child in some type of way or you did some heinous shit to an innocent individual, then if you can't get that swift justice, jail might be the safest place for you. So I don't wish jail on nobody, but some niggas gotta go to jail. That's, how do you pay your debt? You gotta go to jail. If you can't die, you need to go to jail. And the people always say, yo, I don't wish death on nobody. Let me explain something to you. Again, if you are my op, if you're somebody that don't give a fuck about my life, if you are somebody that don't give a fuck whether I live or die or try to shit on me, if you die, I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't wish that shit on nobody. No, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Fuck you. You died. I fucking high. And I ain't never gonna change from that stand. If you are my op and you have caused harm to myself or somebody in my family, or you are responsible or try to take responsibility for fucking up my life, and you suddenly walk down the street and you get hit by a fucking truck or you fall out and die, fucking high. That is good for you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's just always been on that type of time. So, also,
but my thing is, when you don't want to wish jail on nobody, what are you supposed to do with them?
That's the point I'm making. Because if you're a menace, because if you are a menace to society, you out in the hood, putting work in the hood, you fucking, because, okay, who's supposed to police people and who's supposed to stop all the shit that's fucking up our communities? Who's supposed to stop it? We are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he got a bag or he get into the bag, ain't nobody gonna stop him. Everybody gonna be in alignment with that because he's getting to the bag. He got money. You understand what I'm saying? Just like some clown in the comments said earlier, he thought I didn't see it, but I saw it. Yo, y'all capping because the Soulja Boy drop a bag right now. See, this is what I'm saying. That's y'all mentality. You can't listen. You cannot entice me. Two things. You be better off trying to entice me with equipment or speakers or some shit before you try to come at me with some money or some pussy. It just ain't gonna ever work. You know what I'm saying? And then if I feel like you trying to con me or entice me on some weirdo shit, I'm gonna go up in your dental plan. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, we in a situation.
He said we capping, huh?
Yeah, we capping. Like, we don't even use that language. You know what I'm saying? We don't cap. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that we're in a situation to where we want our community clean, right? We want a lot of the street activity to be eradicated. This is what we all saying we want, right? This is what we all saying we want. We want the community clean. We want the drugs out of the community. We want the gang violence out of the community. We want the violence. We want all that shit out of the community, right? This is what we saying we want. This is what we saying we want. We tired of the agenda. We tired of men in skirts. We tired of all that shit too. We tired of this pride fun boy shit getting pushed on us too. We tired of that shit too, right? So if this happens to be the guy who is the poster boy for all this shit.
For all that, right.
The fun boy shit, the dress shit, the street activity, people getting laid down, street organizations. If he is the poster boy for it, and y'all propped him up to be the poster boy, and this is what we don't want anymore. This is what we all universally is saying. Yo, I'm tired of the vibration. I'm tired of the drill. Yo, that shit is killing the community. What about the kids? If this dude is the poster boy for it, and he get locked up for being a poster boy for it, fuck y'all saying free him for? I thought y'all didn't want that shit. I thought y'all was tired of the dresses. I thought y'all was tired of pride. I thought y'all was tired of all of this weird shit. I thought you was tired of when, you know, dudes having their lips pierced. And I thought you was tired of when they get on these red carpets and somebody asked them something pertaining to our struggle and George Floyd and all that. He say, I don't got nothing to do with none of that. This is who get the megaphone.
I'm confused. Like I said,
what y'all want him free for? So he could come back out and keep fueling the agenda and being a complete asshole and a menace. So y'all saying, y'all yelling free a nigga. And again, if he's innocent, let him go. You understand what I'm saying? If he's innocent, no innocent individual deserves to be in prison. But if you're a piece of shit, this is the shit that's kill me. If you are a piece of shit, what's supposed to happen to piece of shits though? Like because I said this shit a long time ago. Like, yo, I'm tired of niggas yelling free niggas who wasn't shit. That was just a straight up and down man that was just fucking up shit. Like, yo, this nigga was out here robbing people. Was out here doing all types of shit. Free him for what? So they could continue that shit.
Right. We just seen a dude stab an old lady in the back. For absolutely nothing.
But it's gonna be somebody saying, but it's gonna be somebody like, yo, free him.
Yeah.
Free him for what?
Just stabbed in the, like, this is what type of time motherfuckers on. And they're gonna be quick to say, well, that wasn't him. Take that record deal away from him and see what he do. See what he become.
But he's doing it with the deal though. Right. He's still with this shit.
I'm saying he ain't stabbing nobody in the back, no old ladies in the back, but take that shit away from him.
That we know of, though. We don't, listen, when they grabbed them and they got their charges, right? They got their charges. My whole thing is this. We in situations where we have men and women who get up every day and work. Some of these ladies are single mothers. Their significant other is no longer in their life, a person that that they produce a child with is no longer in their life. Some of our women get up 5 a.m. every motherfucking day and get them babies together, feed them, take them all to school, got to take one to the bus, got to take one to daycare, and got to drive one to school. Every day of their life except for the weekends. And then they got to go to work. And then they got to come home and pick them up from the sitter or the daycare or school. They don't take shortcuts. They don't sell drugs. They don't harm people. They do this shit day in and day out. They take extra shifts when they can. They don't get to take vacations. They don't get to do shit but be a parent and be a mother and trying to raise their children. So when I see people take shortcuts and be a piece of shit, I do not have no fucking mercy for you, because we have people who are doing it the right way and doing it the best way they could, and nobody helps them. They don't have, some mothers sacrifice everything for their children. They didn't get their nails done in years. They didn't get their hair done in years. They didn't get no new shoes in years. They don't even have no dresses. And they do all this shit, but their children is fly as far as being well kept and well groomed and everything. They do all of this. Everything is for their family. So when you got motherfuckers who got the means to take care of themselves and to take care of their family, and they being assholes and putting on dresses and doing all types of fuck shit and ain't helping the situation, and you adding on to the agendas that's being fueled, I don't feel sorry for you. Straight up. Because when I see dudes be tripping, because they'll be like, yo, ain't you, what's up, ain't you doing? I'll be like, yeah, what's good? Yo, what's up? And they be like, yo, damn, you a real nigga. You stay here and talk to me for 45 minutes. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, like, you fucking just...
Right.
You just hooked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when I came in, you took me right in Best Buy and gave me a sweet deal. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't treat people in accordance to their job title or their status in life. I fuck with real people. And it's a lot of real people that don't have the luxuries that these guys got, and you squandering it. How could you have access to millions? How could you have access?
But it's not how they squander it. It's the reason that by killing another black man for it.
That's why I'm going with it. I'm going there.
This is what I'm trying to find. It ain't even a squander. Like, really?
Yeah.
I really need to know the reasons behind the beef. That y'all so ingrained in it that it's RICO charges. What the hell was y'all beefing over? When you up?
Yo,
I never seen dudes that were up with drama like that.
Unless they was Euros and they was mob dudes. And this is who they pattern themselves after. And all of them are rats.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know how they feel about us blacks. And that's who you pattern yourself after. So my whole thing is this, right? When I think about beef, see, some people think they're important when they got beef with you, right? Me, I'm gonna be real with you. I got ex-homies that I used to rock with. I was telling you the other day that hollered at shorties I used to deal with and saying all types of wild shit about just weird shit. And I could be on some bullshit, but I'm like, yo, the wild shit about I don't have the time to beef with no bum. Like, yo, you life is whipping your ass. I ain't gotta do nothing to you. Life is whipping your ass. You know, once you start seeing niggas and their teeth start falling out their mouth or their teeth wild crooked, I'm saying, yo, life is fucking you off. I ain't got to do nothing to you, but just live my life and continue to build myself. Ain't no beef right now that I could think of worth me losing my empire that I'm building and been working on for dolo. Because again, when I tell people, you can say whatever you want about me, but when you look back there, that shit say Doggie Diamonds TV. It don't say nobody else. This is my shit. And matter of fact, where the fuck is my goddamn... I don't even see my URL on here. Oh, no, I'm fucking up. But go ahead, though. Let me find my URL.
Yeah, because I don't, listen, I have never seen it. Unless it was, murder beef is murder beef, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit that these dudes got, this shit that a mid-conversation could squelch is just stupid. So you don't get free for that. You need to learn something in there. You need to learn something in there. I took mine on my head. It was something for me to learn.
Yeah. And then
it was something for me to learn. I had to go on that journey. I had to go take that because again,
yeah,
I was living a specific lifestyle. So you mean to tell me, Mr. Rap Dudes, Mr. Bag Getters, that you don't have the sense enough to remove yourself from that lifestyle? Then fuck it. When it's time to go pay the piper, you gotta go pay the piper. When it's time to see the Gripper Gang, go see the Gripper Gang. When it's time to see them crackers at a nasty ass 3 meals, you got to go, man. Go do that.
Because what comes with that?
No free nut. That's what comes with it. You got to come on. When you are a tough guy, when you are a thug, when you are a hitter, that comes with that. That's part of the game, B.
Look at somebody in the comments. They say, Doggy, you so famous, Doggy. We know you still working a part-time job. You a slave just like the rest of us. What the fuck what's wrong with these people? Yeah, you know what my part-time job is? I talk to him. We talk so much on the phone, right? Between you and Still. But I don't have a job, part-time job. My job is building my empire, like I said. But you see his mentality. He said, you a slave just like the rest of us. See, that's the mentality. How have you got a job? Right. You a slave. You understand what I'm saying? You're not a slave for having a job. You doing what the fuck you gotta do.
Why they going at you tonight? Who's sending these trolls in?
Yo, but bust it.
At you specifically, like.
But bust it though, bro. You know from us getting your shit together.
Right.
This shit ain't easy. None of this shit I do. Easy. Yo, anybody who got a YouTube.
It's far from easy.
Yo, anybody who got a YouTube, anybody got a platform. That's why a lot of them salute me, because they'll tell you, yo, this shit ain't easy. That shit ain't easy.
No. Especially when you're doing it by yourself. You're independent. You ain't attached to no corporation that got people doing this shit. Right? That got people doing the graphics. That have people marketing. That have people advertising. That have people doing everything for you. And you just showing up.
Yeah.
See, them, they easy. That's easy for them. But
somebody said I got a part-time job.
From the ground up on your own dolo.
Oh man.
Oh, it's not easy at all. They gotta salute you.
Yeah.
They have to. They have to.
Said I got a part-time job.
Right. Right.
Yo, and you know it's funny because I support everybody who work, no matter where you work at. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever. But yeah, you know, before we go, man, you know, you know, again, I don't job shame. Shout out to everybody who work, no matter where you work, whether you a server, whether you sweep the floors, whether you open a spot up, whether you cut hair. Everybody is needed in society one way or another to have to work in conjunction with each other, because you need a barber, right? Just like you need the barber, you need somebody who's going to sweep the floor, somebody's going to mop, somebody's going to wash the windows, right? So again, if everybody work in conjunction with one another, this is how we control society. This is how we make shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I don't shit on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a day and time now where we, especially our specific audience, we have, damn near half of them are self-entrepreneurs, self-made entrepreneurs.
And scholars.
Right?
We got a lot of scholars too.
We got a lot of scholars, but look, Big Ma got his own cleaning company.
Yes.
Kelly Hill Beauty
Yeah,
She
yep.
got her own cleaning company. We got Kelly Mills. We got Brown Girl. We have so many people doing their thing independently. And for somebody to say that we're slaves, no, maybe you a slave, homie. Maybe you still going and busting that clock down somewhere where you don't want to be. And if that is your case, then do what you're doing for them on your own. Have the courage to get up out there, just like most of our supporters do. They got the courage to get out there and do it on their own.
Yo, the universe is so perfect, right? Let me tell y'all something. Cause the dialogue be so on point to what's going on in the world and in my life that I be having to show y'all shit. And it's just amazing that it happens like this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you something really quick. Hold on really quick. Cause it's something that I said today that's just so on point with what we're building about right now. Hold on, let me try to find it. I said it on Facebook.
And for all those who keep saying that I told them, yeah, I did tell y'all. I told y'all before the end of June there's going to be 3 more
Yep.
mass shootings, right? So far, we already had 5 before June even got in good. All right?
So what I said, true story. I put this up 7 hours ago on Facebook. I said, true story. I was once told by someone in 1998, you can't make money off the computer. Everybody listened to them because they had street money and material possessions. You know who didn't listen to them? Me. And the rest is history. That's what I said 7 hours ago on Facebook. Remember, dudes argue me down. Yo, you can't make money off the internet. Okay. This was in 1998. A person told me this. Okay. So again, if I leave y'all with anything, when you know what you're willing to do to make something happen, never let nobody deter you. When you know what you're going to do, you know that you're willing to lose sleep. You're willing to lose. Yo, do y'all know how many relationships I've lost with women because I was always working on getting what I foresee for now? I mean, a lot of them look dumb as shit now and fat and ugly and shit, but that's beside the point. But this shit is not easy. You're going to lose people on your journey where you want to go because they can't see where they're going with it because they don't see it through your lens. And one of the times we keep trying to sell people our dream and people don't see it through your lens, so they don't understand and they're never going to understand. So all you have to do is just do what you do and people gonna fall off. A rocket ship, I gave y'all this analogy, a rocket ship, and I've given it to you before. A rocket ship, as it's taking off, as it has to go into the stratosphere, the object of the game is to make it where? Into space. All these components are needed for it. But as the higher it gets to the mission, these pieces start falling off. You know why? Because as they were once needed, they're also starting to weigh shit down. So they had to fall off. And I'm saying all this to say, you're going to sit in a room with 4 or 5 people and they're going to say, yeah, we could, right? But as you keep going, they turn their head, they go over there. This start happening. Motherfuckers start having babies. Start having kids, all types of girls, and say, yo, all types of shit that I never was with. I see some people drinking a lot, smoking a lot. I see a lot of people doing that shit. I always stayed away from them after a while. And that shit hurt because I used to sit in a room with 40 dudes. I used to sit in a room with mad dudes in my crib. Mad women. Yo, it was good. And I always was like, nah, it's not what I see for myself. This shit is regular. What y'all doing is regular shit. I'm not regular. I'm gifted. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was gifted mentally because I didn't think like the average person. And what I did was I said, yo, if you are mentally gifted, you have to somehow apply your gift into the world, into yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to monetize yourself. You got to learn how to share your gift. And it's easy to go rap. It's easy to make beats. That shit, yo, on real, that shit is effortless to me. But it's hard not to be tempted by shit that's going to distract you or shit that's going to pull you away from your gift. And your gift is you. You are the bag. People always say, yo, I'm chasing that bag. You are the bag. Secure yourself. The bag is not outside of you. You are the bag. Everything within you is your capital, is your money. I keep trying to tell people that shit. Yo, you keep saying you going to do this. You going to do that. I'm chasing that bag. No. You the bag. What do? You take your hobby.
Mm-hmm.
You take your hobby, some shit you like to do. I don't give a fuck if it's video games. You take your hobby. You figure out how to monetize it. When you figure out how to monetize it, what you do next, you never work a day in your life because you're making money off your hobby. So me having the insight, I brought my cousin Tad on here. He said, yo, this dude was like this when he was 12. He was telling me when he's 12 what he was going to do. Now, I ain't 12 no more. But I used to have 40 dudes in my room, in my studio, in my crib, all the time. Not a motherfucking soul is around me no more. Now, my cousin Tad will tell you, I never said to nobody I'm not fucking with you. They stopped fucking with me. Why? I didn't drink no more. So I'm not fun. Mm-hmm. I'm not the life of the party. I had fell back from doing beats. Then I'm seeing dudes now. I'm like, yo, what happened to all y'all? And then he looking at me, and you know what's the funniest thing? They all feel like I owed them something.
Wow.
I don't owe nobody shit.
Look, a stranger told me I owed him.
Yeah.
I had to listen to his song.
But my thing is,
I had to listen to his song.
This journey for me, it's been fulfilling because the ends had justified the means. All the shit I've been through, all the shit that I go through, this journey and where I'm at today. And then some people always want to look at you and say, oh, you ain't shit. You ain't this, and compared to somebody else. But what am I in comparison to you? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody else is doing because I don't aspire. I'm going to be real with you. Nobody in this whole culture inspires me anymore. I'm going to just be real with you. It was Ralph, but Ralph don't do what I do. And I don't do what Ralph do. But I like how he was able to do in the media space. But I'm not inspired by nobody. That's why I always say to people, I don't have no peers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no peers. I'm not inspired by none of them. So this shit, y'all gonna go through shit. It's gonna be a rough road sometime. Everybody not gonna understand what you going to do. But you know what you willing to do to make that shit happen. You know, sometimes you might say you gonna do this, and somebody say, yeah, I don't see how you gonna do that. Yo, I don't know, I wouldn't do that. But you know you willing to stay up all night if you have to while they sleep. I remember I used to do shit. I'm a person who put myself on certain challenges. I say when I was on my shit, that's why you could look and I burn 1,400 calories in a day. I remember saying, yo, I'm going to 129th in Lenox and going to eat at Jacobs, and I'm walking home to the block. I'm walking back to BK. And people like, you walking from Harlem? Yeah, I'm doing that. Yo, you bugging. Yup, I'm bugging. But guess what? I'm going to do it. So I'm saying all this to say, yo, this industry, pull out of that industry shit, pull out of that Instagram shit, pull out of all this shit where it's people are showing you the bright side of everything. Get back into yourself, man. None of that shit is real. You are real. If I fall out this chair right now, that's real. All this shit you see is not real. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. What's real is that y'all out with us tonight and it's midnight. If you're on the East Coast, you gotta take your ass to work in the morning, but you here with us. That's real. And I appreciate it. You know, it's not about a bag. It's not about money. That shit don't make you happy. I'm telling you, it's not going to make you happy. Sometimes you could be in a room with 40 people, 50 people, and feel lonely like a motherfucker because nobody understands you. I know many of y'all in this day and time are having a certain knowledge and having certain awareness and shit. You be like, damn, I can't even talk to nobody no more. That's how I started feeling like, yo, damn, everybody around me is dumb. That's why I went from doing interviews, asking people questions, to going on the platform and giving my thoughts, because I'm like, let me see if it's people who think like me in the world, because I'm talking to these rappers. These niggas is dumb as a motherfucker. For real. Like, these niggas is dumb. Like, how I'm talking to you and you like, yo, could I smoke in here? Yo, my nigga, we about to kick some real shit. You were, yo, damn, I can't smoke. Like, yo, look what you worried about. Yo, you don't drink? Like, yo, my nigga, like, we about to build. You know what I'm saying? And again, what I realized with people is that who is the real you?
Right.
Is the high you the real you? Or the sober you is the real you? Who are you? Who are you without these vices? That's how you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people quiet as a church mouse. Man, they get a little sippy in them. Fuck that. Like, yo, what happened? No, nah, he's starting to get nice. You know what I'm saying? That liquor went through his. You know dudes who just get liquor muscles. You know what I'm saying? He be mad, calm, and the minute he get a little liquor in him, yo, I'm ready to set it on one of these niggas. Like, yo, calm down, my nigga.
Or them little quiet girls. Get a sippy sip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She
ain't
turned into Vanessa Del Rio real quick.
Well, that is okay with me.
Yeah, nah.
You could be Vanessa.
Nah.
All you
and then
want
she
to be.
blame it on the alcohol. Nah, it ain't the alcohol.
Well, this is how you get. Well, let me give y'all. I gotta go, but let me give y'all. Let me give y'all a jewel.
Yeah, we got the world.
This is how you avoid any scrape charge, right? I've never been in that situation, but I learned this from Mike Tyson. When she tell you to take her panties off, never do it. You take your shit off. So I remember watching the Mike Tyson case, and they was like, who took the... He was like, he took them off. It's like, oh, he got fried because of that? Nah, she took them off. And she never said no, and she never said stop. And she took her drawers off. So I'm telling you, you better stop taking them drawers off, homie, because they gonna be like, yo, he took them off. He was stronger than me. That's how Mike Tyson got jammed up. See, I be learning from shit. Like, yo, hold on. So he kind of went down, and I ain't gonna talk about Mike like that because I ain't gonna see me one day and punch me in my fucking face. But I'm just saying that, you know, she was allegedly on the rag, right?
Yeah.
And he took her pants off and he loaned his face. So what the fuck is going on?
I don't believe none of that shit in that case, man. I don't believe none of that shit.
You be taking them panties off?
Me?
Yeah.
I never have to. When I come through the door.
This is the point that I'm making.
I never had to. I don't even have to ask. I tell you, if I gotta ask, I'm leaving.
Word.
You know what I'm here for.
Word.
Blackie don't show up if it ain't nothing going down.
This is what I'm saying.
And I want everybody we sober. Everybody sober. Nah. Everybody know what's getting ready to go down.
Nah, you could be big.
Nah. I don't play that shit.
You don't play no drunk box?
No.
Bro, that shit different.
No, that's not. I stopped drinking in 90.
Yeah, but you ain't got to drink.
92.
So if she want to lose, If she want,
Nah. You won't remember every sensation. Not dealing with nobody intoxicated. Period.
you gonna remember
Point
every
blank.
sensation. That ain't my problem.
It is for me, because I'm playing for the soul. I ain't
Here
playing
we
for
go
that.
with this shit again.
Here we go with this shit again. I want your
I need-
soul.
I want your soul.
I ain't fucking with you. No, but I'm just keeping it real though. Oh, somebody said, what if you don't wear panties? Well, if you don't wear them and you
That's the
around,
buckwheat face.
huh? What'd you say?
That's the buckwheat surprise face.
You are like, word. You looking like, well, if you don't wear them, right, and you around an individual, yo, on the real, nah, this is about to go somewhere else. We ain't gonna do this tonight. But I'm about to say we about to go.
We gotta go
Crazy.
We go through that in the
I got-
morning.
yeah, I
We
got-
hit y'all in
I gotta go to the
afternoon.
gym in the morning. But my whole thing is, yo, I'm not even asking. You better fucking make the first move too. I ain't with all that shit. You better let it be known, yo,
I'm not going through that shit.
I want you to smoke my boots. We ain't 16. You ain't getting no hickey. You ain't getting none of that shit. The niggas be still out here giving hickeys in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that niggas out here sucking on. What the fuck is this vampire shit going on? Word, but yeah, that's another.
Yeah. Soulja Boy, shut your ass up.
Yeah, Young Thug.
And all the shit that Kevin Lyle said went for naught. They still denied him bail.
So you
So
cry.
I don't know what the theatrics was about. So here we go again, back to square one.
Yep.
Believe in yourself. Find a way up out of these people's systems and institutions. And let's start really, living out to who we supposed to be. Find your potential, your purpose, and let's move.
Yeah, and with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, I'm gonna play the long intro. Let them know where to find you.
And whoever that is that don't wear panty drawers, we ain't mad.
Word. Let your meatloaf. Well, you got that Arby's? Nah, I ain't gonna go. Holy shit. I'll be on one. But yeah, until next time. We out of here. Peace. And make sure y'all hit that like button, man, because there's like 1,000 people in the room, 600 likes. We need them likes up. Get them likes up. And shout out to my cousin Hells, yeah, who sent me my draft back of my album, and he got to fix something. But it's coming. Y'all can look at this guy. He's just having a good time over here. Hold on. What happened? Oh, I messed up. Damn. I forget that. If I do that, I'll fuck everything up. See how I just mess everything up? I'm trying to show you. And he's still dancing. There ain't no music playing whatsoever. I don't know what he on, but yo. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep.
No doubt. Shit.
The gym in the morning, and then I'm taking off Friday, rather Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, well, we out, y'all. Peace.
Hey.